Hey guys, I'm Marissa, and today I'm going to be giving you a tour of our living room slash playroom that we have set up for our 15-month-old son. So our house is about 1,800 square feet, which seems like plenty of room, and we have 4 bedrooms, but we always wanted to have a playroom for our son, Peter, but it seemed a little bit difficult to find the space for that. So we have our master bedroom, we have Peter's room, and then my husband is a full-time remote employee, so he has one room as his office, and then I also do YouTube, and I have another room as my office, and that is kind of all the space that we have right now. And we thought of turning one of those rooms into a playroom and combining offices, but it didn't seem like it was going to be a really great way to utilize the space in our home. We wanted the playroom to be close to the living room and something where we could all interact. So we've been working hard to figure out how we can merge the spaces and make it a place where Peter can play and we can also enjoy as well. So I'll go ahead and leave links to all the things that I can that I'll show you in the description box below so you can check them out there, and let's get on with the tour. So this is a look at our living room. As you can see, it's honestly not very big, but we bought this sectional from Macy's in March of 2020, which I know, hilarious. I bought this because we were about to have a baby and I was like, we'll have all these people come over and see our baby, which of course didn't happen. But we love having this sectional here, and we have had a few people come over, and it's nice to have that in our living room. So next we have over here is our TV watching area, and then all of the playthings. So my desire with this space was to make it functional and livable, but also have it look a little bit decently okay as well, because we were combining these spaces. So I tried my best, but I also know that a space isn't going to be 100% perfect, 100% cleaned all the time when you're living in it. I would be more concerned if my space was always 100% clean and tidy, because that means we wouldn't be having like any fun in our space. So all that to be said, you'll see that like I tried to make things kind of cute, but also there's just some fun and like functional things here as well. So I hope that this is a glimpse of like a realistic playroom meets living room. So first off, my husband recently bought this little basketball hoop for our son, so he loves, you know, playing with balls and putting the balls in the basket. So I know this is very much of just like an eyesore here. I totally feel that, but he really enjoys this. So again, that's one of those sacrifices of, yes, there's now a basketball hoop in my living room, but it is what it is. We have just a couple little other toys here on the ground. And then we have this cube shelf, which is mainly what I've been working on. So all of the toys that you'll see here are from Lovevery. I'll go ahead and link those below. And they've all come in different play kits for different ages. And just like quick little thing about Lovevery, I love these toys so much because they're such great quality. They're made of like wood and sustainable materials, and they are perfect for your child's age and stage of development. Like, I love how we get toys that are perfect for Peter and what he's going through, and then also the toys that come in earlier play kits, he learns how to play in different ways when he gets older. So these have all come in different kits, but he plays with them all now still, and he loves them. So these are like the bigger toys that I have up on the top that didn't really fit in the cubbies. But down here, you'll see we have more Lovevery toys, all from different play kits. Like, for example, this one is from the 5 to 6 month play kit, and he still loves this tissue box. And same thing with the color wheel. So these are just a few of the favorite things. And actually, this is something that you can get individually at Target. I'll try and leave a link to that. And then we have another open shelf here with more Lovevery toys. And I just love how cute they are, and with this being like a living room slash playroom, I love that, like, I feel okay with leaving these out on an open shelf because they're really cute too. I've also done a full like video on is Lovevery worth it. If you want to learn more about Lovevery, I'll leave a link to that video up above so you can check it out. I then have this basket here, which I got from Target, and this, I don't think I mentioned, this cube shelf is also from Target. And I got this little basket and just filled it with all the balls that Peter plays with. He loves all different kinds of balls at different sizes, and like football too and everything. So we have that for him. And then in this other basket, we have some other like random toys. We have our Lovevery toys here. We also have a few like just little plastic things too that we've been given, and just other fun little toys in these baskets. Lots of trucks and those sorts of things. On this shelf, we have some books. Like little other Love Everything. Each kit comes with a book, and we love the Lovevery books. I like how they're all like pictures. Anyway, they're really cute, and these are like Peter's favorites. So we keep these down here along with some little blue truck books. He also loves those very much. We have the Love Every block set, which is awesome. It has tons of blocks. Peter loves to play with these as well. It's so simple and a lot of fun. And then in this basket we have more toys. This is, I think, mostly like Love Every toys. So I want to be better about like going through and restaging toys and putting like new ones up on the shelf here to keep things new and fresh. So he does get into these baskets sometimes, but he mostly loves to like pull things that are off the shelf here. So I will continue to do that. And then we have his little bike. This was gifted to us from grandparents, but he loves this. It's called the Y bike, and he loved like pushing this around, especially as he was like learning to walk. It was perfect. It's a little tall for him right now to officially ride, but he does love pushing it around. So that's the main toy section of the living room, and there's, you know, the couch and everything, so toy section. But I want to show you more things that we have. That's not it. First off, we have this little balance board. He loves this thing, and when we put it so that he can like walk up and down it, he loves that. And then we have this quilt from Love Every. Let me take it out and show you. It's this quilt with a bunch of animals on it, and it's honestly one of Peter's favorite things. He always comes over and like pulls it out and wants to lay it out, and then we'll like say, where's the elephant? And he'll go over and like tap the elephant, and he loves to look at all the animals. He's obsessed with animals. So this has been a really fun blanket quilt as well from Love Every, and again, I'll have all that linked below. So here's something that we tried to beautify but also make it functional for having a toddler. So we have these side tables that actually my husband made, but before we had this basket here, Peter crawled back here. As you can see, it looks like a really fun place to crawl back. So I instead got this basket and filled it with all like blankets and things. We have some like magazines, and filled this entire basket with from Target, and it is the same style as the ones that are in his toy cube. So then I just keep the basket under the side table, and then Peter can't get through to be able to crawl back there. One thing I still need to do is get something for these cords here. Peter isn't very interested in it, but I just want to make sure that he's not going to be, so I want to figure out how I can clean up these cords so he won't play with that. This is another fun part of the living room. Right at like our front entry here, it's like the front door into the living room, but our front entry here is kind of large, I feel like, for the size of our house, and I feel like this is such a wasted space. Like, I don't understand why this is so large. So we ended up getting the IKEA sensory table, and I'm obsessed. It's so cute. It's hard because they're out of stock like all the time, but I had a friend who had an extra one like brand new, so she sold it to me, and I love it. It has this little stool that you buy separately, and then these come off, and then it has little buckets where you can do fun sensory things. So we have oats here for Peter that he loves to play with. He loves this. I always say, like, do you want to play with your oats? And he runs over here. He's so excited to play with it. And then these cups I have with it are also from one of the Love Every play kits. So we basically just use like all the Love Every toys, and we've loved them from many previous play kits. One thing to note here is that, again, my house is not perfect, and there's still little oats that end up on the floor. I try and sweep them up, you know, when I can, but sometimes the little particles are so small that I need to vacuum them up. So my house is not perfect. And then right above here, I got a cute mirror and a little shelf from Target to make this a more like beautiful space. So it just sits right above the table here. And then just a couple little decor items to put on the shelf. So it's high enough that Peter can't reach it, but I thought that it was really cute still for the whole entryway. Then we have this entry closet, which we recently cleaned out. And with that, we were able to fit our Nugget couch here. So if you don't know what the Nugget is, it's like a play couch. It has this whole like cult following. The Nugget used to be just sitting out in our living room, but it was honestly just taking up so much space, especially with having a smaller living room. And then when we were wanting to put in that cube shelf, we knew that we wouldn't have the space for that and the Nugget. So this became our solution here. So the Nugget just gets stored here in the closet, and then whenever we want to take it out, we just pull it out and play with it. So we recently went through the closet, got things organized a bit more,
and it feels nice to have that and have that extra space here.
So that's a look at our living room playroom area and how I attempted to make things functional but also cute. And so I've really loved this space. We've had it like this for a few weeks now and it's worked out really well, and I feel like it's been an amazing space for all three of us in the house to be able to have the space for Peter and his things while also still keeping things like orderly and somewhat cute for a living room. So I will have links to everything in the description box below that I can find, so you can check out the links there. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Life is a winding road,